after about 30 seconds walking from my car to the store, and I find out that they're closed. Oh my god, what do I do? So I get back in the car and I tried to start it. That's another one. And my car, she wouldn't start. It was worse than that because it wouldn't even pick up. The battery's dead, it's fried. So I walked over to Radio Shack. Scott Blyberg, manager, came over, jump started my car, but it wouldn't jump start. It just started smoking. My battery was smoking. I'm screwed. I had to call home. She came over here. We hooked it up. She, my mother, the one who's working the camera now, hooked it up, and the same thing happened. So I cleaned out my car. He's come over here. You can see the car. Cleaned it up, and we moved all the stuff into the Mitsubishi, and we're going to leave the car over here throughout the duration of the hurricane, and we'll see what happens. So that's the way it goes. And a side note to this, when we were jump starting the car,
we're missing a hubcap.
We're missing a hubcap too. That's right. She took the car out before.
She is
the mother, and apparently hit a bump on the road, and the.
I heard the bump.
And the hubcap came flying off the car.
I didn't hear that.
Well, I guess.
Thought you had a flat tire.
No, apparently not.
Okay.
So, we while I was starting the car before, there was some moist chewing gum in the ground, and I stepped in some, and on the other foot too, and it's all over my hand.
And it better not come into the house.
Gross stuff.
Hunkering down. Yes,
and we'll have a fun time. That's the way it is.
And this is Kevin Lerner, Winn-Dixie, Embassy Lakes.
That's right. Hey, what time is it right now? I don't even have my poor car. Stuck in the shopping center.
Well, where would you like to go now?
Well, we can go home. I'm still hungry. I wanted to get food. This was...
Look at
all the high winds that we do expect, and again, those high winds will be starting later this evening. Winds news time 4:02. We're going to do this and come right back to our continuing coverage of Hurricane Andrew right after this.
Here they come. More carriers delivering new cars and trucks to Bill Seidel. Nissan, Mitsubishi, Suzuki. South Florida knows where to find a bargain. That's why Bill Seidel is the #1 Suzuki dealer in sales in the United States so far this year. They were also #1 for Mitsubishi in the Southeast. And Seidel wants to continue its leadership with one of their biggest sales events ever.
It's exciting.
With seating for up to 7
it's very, very exciting.
What do you think the worst situation that could happen to our house is? Are we concerned? Are you
I'm not concerned at all. Really not.
Deals in South Florida.
What do you think will happen the day after?
A lot of branches down, a lot of trees, a lot of leaves, maybe some floating plants. Some of the people are very creative with what they've done to their windows. Somebody on this street had those floats, those little rafts, in front of his window and secured because apparently he didn't have any boards. I think it's... Is it on this corner or the next corner?
Into today's lower rates and pre-qualify you in 15
There's the next corner, this corner house over here. They have those rafts and the windows secured by metal braces. Look at what they're doing. See this? They've got mattresses there, they've got floats. You see that?
Sure.
You think that's clever? We can do that. Well, that's tape down.
Well, that's not too bad.
I don't think that's good. The tape will come off with the first water.
Those stuffed bubbles knock out fleas and ticks while leaving your dog looking and smelling like a jet.
Did you just go through and stop that?
Sure did.
It stops
Because I stopped at the one back there.
Okay.
That wasn't there. I stopped at one that wasn't there. See, these people are boarding up windows.
That's clever. What time is it?
I'm gonna watch. It appears that we have the first coming of what appears to be Andrew. Really some small winds.
I'll videotape you doing this. Okay, I'll talk. So it's 6 o'clock, Sunday, August 23rd. Okay, so the sun... August 23rd, it's a Sunday. We're a little less than 2 hours away from when we're going to begin to feel the tropical storm force winds of Hurricane Andrew. As it churns westward, it's over the Bahamas now, it's heading west towards Miami and Fort Lauderdale. I'm going to walk around the house and show you what we've done. You can see over here we've already put the aluminum siding on. Follow me. I'm going to follow, we walk and talk together. Aluminum siding up, everything secure. Here we've secured our swing here so that nothing should happen like it flying off. Now if we can go around, we'll move around to the other side of the house, show you what we've done. Right now it's a nice day out. You never know there's a hurricane coming because the sun is out, and we have a little increase in the winds from what we had a couple of hours ago. And things look generally calm. We picked up most of the debris. There was a whole bunch of logs over by the electrical generator transformer. Moved them all inside. Plants and rocks and other things that could be potential flying objects we've also moved into the garage. Let's walk around the... This certainly died off pretty quick. It was green this morning and now it's white. Aluminum shutters up there, that was real difficult to work with. We had to really pound it in. The bottom portion of it warped. We ended up knocking it into place. I'm going to close this up right now. Everything along this side. My bedroom. Still need to cover up this side of my bedroom. A little concerned about that. Want to have some way of viewing the storm, but I don't think we're going to have that happen today, because this is one of the worst storms they're saying to hit the United States. The largest storm ever to hit a metropolitan area. Do you know what my cameraman is? Okay, and all around the neighborhood it seems like people are getting good. Step on that rock, bitch. None. But the interesting and surprising thing, what? Stop. The interesting and surprising thing is that we don't have things. We don't have the hurricane shutters here. Your turn. Okay. So, talk to us. How do you feel?
We're all gonna die!
How do you feel about this storm? Let's go down to the lake. Take us down to the lake, and you're our lakeside expert. How are we going to do this? All the neighbors have left, haven't they, Glenn? Is this what I'm going to have to do? No, I don't think so. Oh, I feel like crap. Oh, gross. Come on. Walk and talk.
We'll go on to the neighbors. This is the Hoyer's house. Still a couple of party favors from the wedding. You can notice over here. Real nice, but
they have an antenna up there. You think that's going to be there tomorrow, Glenn?
It's going to be a real pity. This house is real nice. But, oh well. Hey.
Look at this.
Wait a minute. She didn't do it. Alright. Look at this here.
They left their number?
This will certainly be gone by tomorrow. Right through that window. Begin to feel the winds. It's interesting, the article that they showed heavy clouds, but if you look, it's really not that bad. You know what I mean?
Take a look outside right now.
Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
Let's do it. Okay.
Now, have you noticed the wind is coming from the northeast, whereas the hurricane should be coming from the southeast. But hurricanes are weird.
Oh, there's a lake. Let's see if we can.
You notice a lot of people on the lake have their houses boarded up, except for those schmucks over there. Those people, those morons. That guy across the lake, what is he doing? I don't have. Is he fishing or is he praying?
Who knows?
These people over there have their houses boarded up. These people over here have their houses boarded up, but they left their door open. Really smart. I think our friends are going to be really hating life.
You think they're in for some serious damage?
They're going to be hating it. They have more windows than we do, and they're bigger.
And they're facing the east.
And there's nothing to block the wind.
Okay.
Nothing to block any oncoming thing.
Well, we'll just have to sit and watch it.
Yeah.
We could mount a camera outside.
No, thank you.
Okay. Like our neighbors, the Hoyases, are really not prepared for this hurricane. They don't have hurricane shutters. They have certainly not made any attempt to board up their house. They do have articles laying around here, and we potentially think that this could have a serious effect while pieces go flying. We're going to walk around the front of the house now, show you what we can find. Small step down here.
And a giant leap for mankind.
Because they're facing the east and right at the edge of this water, they could be subject to among the fiercest weather in this whole area. And throughout the day, you could hear it going on right now. Hammering noises, noises of people sawing and putting up wooden planks along their house to protect them from the awesome force of this Category 4 hurricane. Amazing stuff. What is this out over here? We already seem to have some sort of gas grill. Is this a gas line over there?
Apparently so.
Well, it's just a waiting game now. About 6:15, and we're gonna go inside. We're gonna secure their boat somewhat inside there.
Ooh, what happened there? Nasty. Women drivers. Loser! Smuck. Stupid freaking moron. I got that on tape. That was really cool. I got that on tape.
Okay. Well, we're gonna. I'm glad you did. Pause that.
Kevin, why am I holding you?
Because I told you to. What we need to do now is put the final two aluminum pieces on there.
Adios.
I'm cutting it off, okay, Kevin?
We blocked off a major expressway.
728 right now.
Miami Beach, and like
You're concerned?
No, it's almost, exciting in a degree. It's kind of calm before the storm. Let's just hope we don't get a major killer storm. Look at that house.
Wow.
Very calm out. Very calm out. Very peaceful.
Beginning to cloud up. Certainly the winds are beginning to pick up, little droplets of water. If you didn't know a hurricane was coming, you'd think it's just a bad storm. Everyone, nearly everyone prepared for this. Sided shutters. I don't know. I can't hear what you said again.
Let's see what the radio says.
Northbound of the Palmetto approaching Flagler Street. Another with injuries at Flagler and 83rd. There may still be missing. Eastbound on the Dolphin. Going north of blocking the left lane. The Keys are in a state of emergency from Monroe County, and Florida Highway Patrol has said they cannot guarantee safe passage away from the Keys if you don't leave the Upper Keys area by 8 tonight. So please do so, as Frank said earlier, you're taking your life in your hands. Reporting live from Traffic Central, Trish Anderson, 940 WINS News.
Winds News Time, 7:28. Not everyone has left Miami Beach yet. 940 Winds reporter Wayne Brewston says some are waiting to greet Hurricane Andrew.
Mike Holloman lives on trendy South Beach. Live Art Deco, hotels, restaurants, and nightclubs, but he's taken one long last look. You actually came out to see one last week, and Miami Beach is not going to look like this anymore. Beach resident Phil Phillips is more afraid.
The removal of the 140 was virtually impossible. We tried to handle it by letting him know that he was going to be put on a waiting list, and he let us know that we had to evacuate him as soon as possible. The reason that he gave was, well, we can't handle more than what we have, and we are packed, and we don't have the facilities to actually supply the list. So we said, we'll put you on the list, we'll get to you as soon as possible, but we are letting you know that tonight is going to be an impossibility.
3 trees tied down. This is pretty neat.
Tomorrow morning. We're about to start a briefing here now with more information. I'll get back to you a little bit later with that. At the Office of Emergency Management in Miami, this is Solon reporting live from 940 Minutes. Thank you, Solon. The last flights in and out of Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport have come and gone, and now the entire operation will shut down until Andrew passes. Operations spokesman Jim Reynolds says when they will reopen has not yet been decided.
If there is a storm surge and we have the airport, the highest elevation on the airport, I understand it's only about 12 feet. So if we have a storm surge, there will be flooding on the airport. There will probably be debris on the runways. We're going to have to let the airport drain. We're going to have to clear the runways before we can put it back into operation.
See if these
As
guys
for
are
passengers who got stuck at the airport, Reynolds says they've been transported to safety until they can resume their travel plans. You know, for decades, South Florida has escaped the wrath of a major hurricane, but those years of calm have disappeared as Hurricane Andrew looms on the horizon, and meteorologists say it's on a dead course for South Florida. Andrew, moving across the Bahamas, is expected to build even further before hitting the U.S. mainland at about daybreak.
Park over here.
Florida disaster officials are predicting damage far greater than the $6 billion left behind in South Carolina by Hurricane Hugo in 1989. Until now, South Florida has been lucky. Experts say since Hurricane Betsy in 1965, has the region experienced a direct hit
You understand what he wants?
by a hurricane. Southeast
What do you
Florida had a narrow escape with Hurricane David in 1979,
Why? Is that what they
which
say?
veered off at the last minute.
A hurricane warning is in effect for much of Florida, as you should know by now, including all of the Keys and Monroe County. A hurricane warning means that hurricane conditions are expected within 24 hours. We're actually expecting them in less than 5. We should begin feeling the fringes of Hurricane Andrew about midnight tonight, and those fringes will be tropical force winds about 39 miles, 40 miles per hour. Now, we're getting an advisory from the National Weather Service about Monroe County Emergency Management and the Sheriff's Department. They phased out the evacuation.
Why would you want it so close to the garage?
You need it close.
Why?
It's the air.
Is that what they're saying? Is this what you...
It would make no sense. Don't keep it out here. This is no sense. One of the reasons we move it closer to the garage is so that the things don't melt. The rocks don't melt.
It's not going to be able to do it. Stop. So why are we doing this, Glenn?
As I said so.
Oh, okay. We've got the shutters, the candles all set up, flower pots inside. Again, the one area that we're real concerned with, this spare room. We have the sliding glass door over here, but probably not nearly enough to prevent any wind from escaping in here into the other house. These windows also could be shattered. But this will be our prime viewing location that we'll be able to monitor the storm from. A clear view of what's happening. And we'll keep you up to date. What if this has anything to do with it? I just turned the camera on. It's 2:20. Our electricity has gone out in the morning. Hurricane isn't even here. Oh, yeah.
Just to the north of that will have the highest potential for flooding, the highest winds, and the largest storm surge. So that's what we're looking at right now from the Hurricane Andrew, as it continues to bear down on South Florida at this hour, now pushing 2:30. By 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, on towards 7, 8 o'clock, we'll have the worst part of the storm, and as Dr. Sheets indicated earlier, 6:30, maybe 7 o'clock in the Cutler Ridge area, Homestead area, Florida City area. That's where the eye will most likely make landfall, judging by all the information that's at hand right now. Penny, Joe?
Thank you, Steve. You know, we're already beginning to get reports of some major damage. We understand, we just got word that a transformer blew in downtown Fort Lauderdale. All of the street lights are apparently out. It's apparently just gone dark in downtown Fort Lauderdale. So, as I said, reports of major damage already coming in.
We've also got an update from the wire services. Dr. Sheets is telling us we have one death confirmed in the Bahamas and on Luke Island. According to the...
It's out the front of the house right now. I don't think we can see anything. But around 2:45, winds seriously picking up. Still able to step outside though. No electricity in the house. Reports of a main power generator out in Fort Lauderdale. What are you?
No, son. Come on.
Come on. It's great. It's great.
Smash the window.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, come here.
Out of the front of the house now, around 4:15 in the morning. Almost at the point where I don't want to be out here. I'm going inside. Into the radio and Mama's on the floor. There she is.
Mama's on the floor.
You having fun?
Seal's coming out. Watch, Grandma's behind you.
How you doing?
I'm having a good time listening to the winds and the rain, and you're just waiting. This is a real experience.
Great.
He said it was awesome.
Out there again? Okay, what time is it? About 5 o'clock?
Oh, the tree. My avocado tree. Good old hammock.
What's it?
There it goes.
It's gonna snap the hammock. It's falling. It's gonna tumble both trees. Both trees and they...
We're not in a very good spot. We should get out.
Okay, Mike Jackals, you just heard the phone ring, is at the Hallandale shelter, and Muriel Joseph is going to hand Brian the phone. Brian, we have an extra mic here, so you don't have to jury-rig the one you have on your tie.
Mike Jackals is a photographer out of Fort Lauderdale. Again, we've had photographers go to all some of the key points around the area. Mike Jackals is about to give us a point of view, literally point of view live shot. Go ahead, Mike.
All right, Mike, can you hear me?
In Hallandale.
Fortunately, hang on just a second. Let me turn on your microphone. Okay, Mike, Parsley, go ahead.
Okay, Brian, can you hear me now?
We can hear you fine.
All right, I'm at the Hallandale High School, and right as you spoke about that next band coming into Hollywood Hallandale area, I looked outside. I'm standing outside under the breezeway